Ronnie get away from him, and it was a great response to make the 50 and the 70 and say, hey, I'm in this final with you here today.
Now, these two players obviously will just bring the best out of each other, won't they? That's what we're expecting.
They certainly, they've always done that. I think they're great competitors, and they've been playing 10 years at the top of the game. They should be masters of their trade by now, so there's every chance that the standard we've seen in the first couple of frames will continue for the whole day.
Back to Clive and John. Your early thoughts, gentlemen?
Well, it started as we hope it's going to go on. Very high standard indeed.
Another safety shot where he's caught the blue. Ronnie did it in the last frame and it cost him 54 points and eventually the frame. He's done it again, just catching this red a little bit too thin. Wanted to get inside the blue. John was playing the run through there, but I mean, it looked worse because it didn't go in the pocket. I think if it had gone in, he'd have been up for the blue or something, but as you can see, it's slightly the wrong side of the red.
One.
Black safe for the moment, and pink too, by the look of it.
Six.
O'Sullivan's got so much easy power. He hardly seemed to hit that. The key was he got right through it, right through the cue ball.
Seven.
Thought he might develop the black there. That at least was his intention.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
A fluke.
1.
And very often it's not the fluke, but what comes after it. Many a century has been made off a fluke. Sometimes it just gives the player the tactical advantage.
Well, that was a terrific pot from John. And a very aggressive one as well.
4.
Okay, without the fluke, he wouldn't have had a chance at this green, but boy, did he strike it well. Just off straight, lots of top, lots of follow through. Had to avoid the brown. Really played it well.
Sure. 5.
Well, there's more than I can say about that shot on the blue. Shorter pace. He's not got the angle to get close to the next red. That was a bit careless.
10.
Nice pot, but if he's straight on this black, and he looks pretty straight, he'll do well to get on the one loose red. And playing these with pace, running round off 2 cushion, and he's just got to force an angle slightly. Makes this black missable. This is not an easy shot. If he was rolling it in dead weight, wouldn't be a problem. He's looking to be on the next red.
Caught the side cushion jaw. He may have expected that, but I don't think he expected the cue ball to come back quite so far across. I think he may have half expected to leave a thin cut to left corner, but this may be too thin.
Yeah, it was one of those type of shots, if you wanted to get the cue ball away from the jaws of the pocket, you had to try and force it round. But on these tables, John knew that that was a great possibility of doing that. He could miss the black. And as we always say, do what you like, but don't miss the pot for position.
Higgins, 18.
There's no value. Well, there's a possibility that he could play the pot here. I'd favour the safety play myself. But no, what a pot it was. That was another very confident shot. It was a type of shot, because it was a 3/4 ball pot, if he misses it, that red would have gone up the table with the cue ball. So he needs a lot of confidence to play that. He's going to cannon into the reds here. And he won't be necessarily trying to cannon into the pink here. There's a lot more value just cannoning into that end red there. He's trying to remove a mark there, but I've heard Paul Collier say it's in the weave. I had a suit like that once. I didn't never believe that Taylor, you know.
Well, quite a few members of the audience are listening to our commentary on a special device which is on sale. The ones that weren't must have been wondering why they suddenly started laughing.
Made the error there. I'm very surprised he decided to cannon into the pink. To me, if you want to move reds, okay. If the pink's tight to the reds, I don't mind. But it wasn't. That was the problem. That's why I'd have favoured cannoning into the reds, and that would have moved reds. So I don't think he can keep this visit going now.
John Higgins, 6.
That gentleman's wearing one of the earpieces on sale. Great value at £4.
Well, they've gone up, have they? I heard there was 3.
O'Sullivan knew that that safety would open up the reds. He was very keen to leave the cue ball as tight as he could to the rail, because there was always the danger that a possible to a middle pocket could pop out. And so far this week, potting from under or near the rail has been one of Higgins' strengths.
Well, he's going for this. This is tough. Oh, good shot. Now, is he going to be on a colour? That cue ball needs to slow down to be on green or yellow, and it has done. Gives him a frame-winning opportunity now.
Four. Five.
Here's the red to the middle. He played it in such a way, he played at a nice pace. He might not have been leaving much, but the problem is, with that type of shot, if the red doesn't go in the pocket, then you're not certain to get that safe. There was a lot of pressure on that, and to play it and stroke it in and be that confident, once again, it just typifies to me that John Higgins' confidence is growing, match by match, frame by frame.
12.
Yes, it's the confidence on the key shots, the significant shots,
18.
that's so important. The sort of shots which turn frames.
19.
That one has given him a frame-winning opportunity.
$24. $25.
Pot the blue, the 47 points in front, 59 left. So, pot this blue, another red and a blue, and he would have made the frame safe. Now he needs a nice angle on this red. If he's come straight,
30.
a little bit more to do with the cue ball, because he needs a blue. And the last thing, as you can see with the three remaining reds being near the side
31.
cushion, the last thing he wanted was to be on anything else, but he just had enough angle. He's on the blue. This to leave Ronnie O'Sullivan needing a snooker.
$36. $37.
O'Sullivan needed one snooker before that, but now he's well and truly out of the frame.
$37 on the frame, John Higgins.
A clinching break of 37 gives John Higgins a 2-1 lead. Now, the key moment in that third frame arrived when O'Sullivan played a safety which opened up that bunch. He knew it would, but he thought he'd be all right if he left the cue ball tight on the cushion behind the black. The cue ball ran on just a little bit. It finished just off the cushion, and Higgins, with an excellent pot to left middle, got in for that frame clinching contribution of 38. So a very fine start from John Higgins, whose big match confidence seems to be fully restored now.